Look, you're not going to be satisfied until you see it again. I'll give you a demonstration. Hand me that. Somebody get up here. Okay. Now everybody watch. I don't want to have to do this again. About 6 inches, right?
That's more than 6 inches.
Let it be more. Calm down. Nobody's hurt, right? Nobody's hurt. Good. Now there's your angle. Down and in. That's how I'd stab a taller man, and that's how it was done. Take a look at it. Tell me I'm wrong.
Down and in. Guess there's no argument. Seems all right.
Did you ever stab a man?
Don't be silly.
Did you?
No, I haven't.
Then where'd you get all your information about how it's done?
My information, it's common sense.
Have you ever seen a man stab?
No.
Let me ask you this. The boy was an experienced knife fighter. He was even sent to reform school for knifing someone. Isn't that so? That's right. Look. Doesn't that seem like an awkward way to handle a knife?
What are you asking me?
Wait a minute. Give me that.
Have you ever seen a knife fight?
Yes, I have.
In the movies?
In my backyard, on my stoop, in the vacant lot across the street. Too many of them. Switchblades came with the neighborhood where I live. Funny I didn't think of it before. I guess you try to forget these kind of things. Anyone who's ever used a switchblade would never have stabbed downward. You don't handle a switchblade like that. You use it underhanded.
So the boy couldn't have made a knife wound that killed his father?
No, he couldn't have. Not if he'd ever had any experience with switchblades.
I don't buy it.
Neither do I. Giving us a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
How about you?
I'll tell you something. I'm getting a little sick of this whole thing already. I mean, we're going nowhere fast. Just pack it up and go home. Changing my vote to not guilty.
You're what?
You heard me, I've had enough.
What do you mean you've had enough? That's no answer.
I think perhaps you're right. That's not an answer. What kind of person are you? You sat here and voted not guilty with everyone else. Because there was some baseball ticket funding a hole in your pocket. Now you have changed your vote for the same reason. I don't believe you have the right to take a man's life like this. This is an ugly and terrible thing to do.
Now wait a minute. You can't talk to me like
I
that.
can't talk like that to you. If you want to vote not guilty, then do it because you're convinced the man is not guilty. If you believe he's guilty, then vote that way. Or don't you have the guts to do what you think is right?
Now listen.
Is it guilty or not guilty?
I told you not guilty.
Fine!
Damn you, I don't
You have to say it, fine!
I don't think he's guilty.
I want another vote.
All right, another vote's been called for. I guess the quickest way to show of hands. All those voting not guilty, raise their hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. All those voting guilty? 3. The vote is 9-3 in favor of not guilty.
I don't understand you people. I mean, all these picky little points you keep bringing up. They don't mean nothing. You saw the kid just like I did. You're not going to tell us we're supposed to believe that phony story about losing the knife? more, they lie. It's just warning. They don't know what the truth is. No, sir. They get drunk. And bam! Someone's lying to the gun. Well, look, no one's blaming them for it, but that's just the way they are. You know what I mean? Violent. Where the hell are you going? Listen, human life doesn't mean as much to them as it does to us. Listen, they're boozing it up, fighting in the streets, and if somebody gets killed, guess what? Somebody gets killed. They don't care. Well, now there's some good things about them. Listen, I'm the first to say that. That's no exception. You all are making a big mistake, people. This kid on trial here is a liar. I know it. I know all about it. Some kids. This boy is guilty. You all need to listen to me. Just listen to me.
I've had enough. You've been around boomers that was clear stuff.
I'm only trying to tell you.
It's always difficult to keep personal prejudice out of a thing like this. And wherever you run into it, prejudice always obscures the truth. I don't really know what the truth is. I don't suppose anyone ever really will. 9 of us seem to feel the defendant is innocent, but we're just gambling on probabilities. We may be wrong. We may be trying to let a guilty man go free. I don't know. Nobody really can. But we have a reasonable doubt. And we don't understand you 3 are still so sure. Maybe you can tell us.
I'll try. You've made a number of wonderful points, but I have 2 reasons as to why I believe the boy is guilty.